welcome back to my channel. As promised, I am doing my end of the year BJD tag for 2021. Late, but better late than never. So I am just going to jump right into it because I have quite a few dolls for the very first question. In total, we have 9 questions that I'm going to do my best to answer. I did have to do a little research to make sure I was able to answer all the questions this time around. So this is my 3rd year in the hobby. And my 3rd time doing this tag, and I really do enjoy it to see an overview of my collection and how it has grown in the year. So keep in mind this is covering 2021. So I'll show you guys my collection as it is at the end of 2021. And the first question was, show us your doll family as it looks at the end of the year. So I've ended the year with a total of 8 dolls, which is the same as last year. However, they are not the same 8 dolls. I went through a period of trying all kinds of different sizes. I wanted to try USD size and see how it was. And ultimately, I decided that MSD size, which is 1/4 scale and around 40 to 43 centimeters, like this girl here, and SD size is my favorite, and I will show you an SD size doll from my collection real shortly. But we're going to roll that footage so you can see my resin kid family as a whole. So to kick off this video, I am showing you guys my collection as of the end of 2021. And as I mentioned in previous videos, I started the year with 8 and ended with 8, but it is not the same 8. So I am happy to introduce you guys to these beautiful dolls. So let's get into it. Okay, now that you've seen everybody as a whole, I'm going to go one by one introducing them to you all so you're familiar with them. And I will be covering the dolls that I purchased from the very beginning, just so you can see the progression of my collection. I do have a little bit of notes right here so I don't forget anything. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. So this is my very first doll to my ball jointed doll collection. I named her Yoko. She is a Lutz Kid Delph Muwa, 1/4 size. And she is in the skin tone brown from Lutz. So here she is. Hopefully you can see her from head to toe. She's just so cute. I thought about aging her up over the year and getting her a taller, more mature body. But now I'm not so sure. She wouldn't be quite the same Yoko if I did that. But this is my very first doll that I purchased. Let's see, in the progression of dolls in order of acquiring them, my SD size boy, Sebastian, and my only boy in my collection, must I admit, for right now. Let me straighten his wig out. This is Sebastian. He is a Lutz Senior Delph Lloyd in normal skin. I was able to get him secondhand and gave him a full makeover with Pico Chan services from Resin Junkie. So hopefully you guys can get a good look at his beautiful face and all his cool piercings. But as you can see, he is quite larger than Yoko is. Like, I could hardly fit him all in the frame, but he is pretty big and pretty heavy. So that is my second one. My third doll is this cutie. So I think she is relatively new to this channel. Didn't do too much videos with her, but here she is. She is Mishka. And she is a Lutz Model Delf Leo. She is a my choice, which means I was able to mix and match the body with the head. So she has a more mature, taller body. And she has the Kid Delf head Leo. And she is in strawberry skin, which is a light pink skin tone. Something that I picked up around one of their winter events. So she is super cute. This is my Mishka. Alrighty. Then we have Lilith. My little troublemaker, I like to call her, because she is quite the goth. I allowed the artist to have free range with her face up because I purchased her secondhand and she was completely blank with no face up. So I just let the artist kind of have freedom over what they wanted to do to give her a little bit of personality and character. And this is the girl that came through. So she is an Amarai Stardust in the puce skin color, which is a really light lavender color. And she is MSD size, but her features are quite like USD. She has really chubby limbs. She's very hefty. She's a big girl. And I love her. She is just adorable. She just has such personality. So spunky and cute. So that is my Lilith. And next I am going to get into the dolls that I have purchased from AliExpress. So they are recast. If you don't care for that, just click out of this video. But if you'd like to see some really cute dolls, please do continue. I am going to start with Teddy. You guys are familiar with her from Instagram. She is a replica of the Puyo doll Kamaku Ruru sculpt. So adorable. And she is in a brown skin color. And what's special about her is she has these adorable little teddy bear feet. Adorable little bear feet and paws. In her unboxing, my first AliExpress doll is on my YouTube channel. This is the first time I have featured any AliExpress dolls on my channel. Didn't expect to like them, but I do. I cannot lie about that. They are so cute. So that is Teddy. And I have her little friend, who I have named Bear. So they kind of go together, Teddy and Bear. And Bear is in like a normal skin tone, but it leans somewhat pinkish. So she has a pink theme going on with her. She is a replica of the Puyo doll Kamaku Lala sculpt. She has a little smiling face, and she too has her little bear feet. Super adorable. I just love these two girls. They're so unique. Then, because this is around the time that I fell in love with anime style BJDs, I have this girl. I have lovingly, woo, she's kicky. I don't need to restring her. I have lovingly named her Emiko. Come on, Emiko, cooperate here. Emiko, and she was the first girl that I have styled after, not necessarily an anime character, but the anime style with the big expressive eyes, the cute little face. And she is also a replica of Puyo doll's Kamaku egg sculpt. She does not have the bare feet. She just has the regular feet, which I do quite like. They're quite nice for posing. So yeah, and she is in white skin. which is a bit tinged yellow, so it's not a pure Snow White. But that is my Emmy. And next I have, last but not least, this girl I adopted right at the end of December in 2021, so she just barely made it. But this is my Chloe, the Fairyland Chloe Minifee Sleeping. There is an awake version, but I have the sleeping version. And you guys, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen this girl with a red wig. But after I tried it on Mishka, Mishka kind of took the wig. So now we're waiting for another ginger red wig to come for this girl to wear. And I named her Melody. So we're waiting on Melody's official wig to come back. So here she is. She is on the slim MSD side. Which is quite nice. I purchased her secondhand. She was such a steal. Basically a gift to me. So, yeah, she's super cute. And that completes my introduction for my 8 BJDs in my collection as of the end of 2021. So the next question in the tag is, how many doll videos did you make this year? Okay, I only created 2 BJD videos in 2021. One was my unboxing of Alice in Labyrinth, Daryl. And as you can see, she is no longer in my collection. I had intentions to get her a new face up and a new character, but that ultimately didn't happen. But she did find her a new home. And the second video I did was my first AliExpress BJD, and that was featuring Teddy. Number 3, what was your first video of 2021 about? Since this is the majority of my videos are about reborn dolls, of course my first video of 2021 was a reborn doll related video. It was featuring my full body silicone doll Genesis, which was lovingly gifted to me to try out by J&J Babies. She has since went back to her artist. But that was so fun to experience silicone, of course. Number 4, how many pictures on any site or medium did you take / upload this year? So I'm only counting Instagram because there's basically no way I could keep track of that. I take hundreds of pictures during the year. Not a lot of them get posted because, man, you could take 100 shots before you get one that's really, really good. So I just counted the ones on my Instagram, and I totaled 52 ball jointed doll photos, which is a lot less than I thought. And number 5 is show us the first picture of the year, and I will put that picture up now. This girl is the MU16 size Carol. She's a USD ball jointed doll. She was so fun. She was super cute. I purchased her secondhand on DOA, but since she has found a new home, and her name was Ramona. Number 6, tell us the best thing that happened to you in the doll hobby this year. Let me think. The best thing that happened to me in the doll hobby this year is probably solidifying exactly what kind of dolls that I like so I can continue to collect them. I'm the type of collector, it's really weird. Like, I have interests all over the place, but having a collection, I kind of like them to be cohesive and uniform. So throughout 2021, I realized that I really like the anime style dolls, those characters, and in MSD size. So I will continue to collect those. I have gotten wind of Smart Doll. I have a few friends who have them, and they have been slowly wearing me down to adopt a Smart Doll. I love the anime style. But it's just a different type of doll I'd like to do more research on. But overall, the best thing that happened to me this year was probably pinpointing exactly what kind of BJDs I like, so I can narrow down my focus on which ones I'm going to add to my collection. Number 7, tell us the worst thing that happened to you in the doll hobby this year. I wouldn't say it's the worst thing, but I would say something that's not so great was that I remember being called out for collecting recast ball jointed dolls, but it was kind of like underhanded and behind my back. A friend of mine contacted me and was like, hey, this Instagram account mentioned your dolls. They didn't mention you by name, but they mentioned your dolls, and it was just a whole mess. Like, if you've been in the ball jointed doll hobby for a while, you are pretty familiar with the ongoing debate of recast versus legit dolls. And just to specify, a recast is basically an unauthorized replica of an original doll. So if you're in the reborn doll hobby, you probably know these as fakes. I don't know. I was just on AliExpress. I saw a doll I liked. With some research, I did discover that the legit version of this doll actually was not accessible to me in the US. Like, they only shipped in their country. So that's a long that's a long debate that I'm not going to get into today. But I would say that was kind of the one negative thing this year that indirectly happened to me. I just feel like collectors and all doll hobbies and all hobbies in general have divided opinions, but I feel those opinions can be discussed with respect and presented to others to get them to understand their view just in a more respectful way. Like, but people in the BJD hobby can be pretty cutthroat and pretty mean, and at the end of the day, it's like, it's just a doll. Like, there are so many bigger issues right now in the world than dolls. So, but that's a topic for another day. But I did want to mention that. Number 8 is show us your 3 favorite things you got this year. And supposedly it can't be dolls, of course, but 3 favorite things that I've gotten. Of course, I am Sunny dresses. Oh my god, I just love their dresses. They're so affordable. They're right up my alley because I like the Lolita style. I've showed you guys these dresses before, but I will be putting her link in the description box below. I've really become fond of these wigs. They're literally like $10 on AliExpress, and they're such good quality, so soft. The weight, of course, can be lengthy, but it's totally worth it for a good quality doll wig that does not break the bank. And lastly, I will say are these BJD anime eyes, and I'm actually waiting on a couple different colored pairs, but they're just so cute. They really make the doll and the expression. So those are my 3 favorite things: dresses, wigs, and anime doll eyes. And lastly, what is your New Year's resolution? Well, I won't say I make any resolutions, but I do have plans for my BJD hobby in the upcoming year. Definitely to create more BJD content, because this collection has changed so much between this video and the last video I shot. I'd like there to be more doll unboxings and doll introductions and things like that. As far as expansion of my collection, I would really love to add a 1/3 size girl doll, because Sebastian, he needs more friends. He needs him a little girlfriend, and I think that would be so cool to have a girl doll this size. She would be so much fun to dress, So I'm looking forward to adding a girl doll to my collection. Of course, I have my eye on Lutz. They're my absolute favorite company. They were like my gateway into ball jointed dolls. So I have a soft spot for that company's dolls, but have been looking at others as well. And I'd also like to add more really chubby, cute anime style girls like Emmy and the other Puyo doll girls that I showed you in this video. So those are pretty much my only plans or aspirations I have for this year. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my end of the year BJD tag for 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed it, getting to know my dolls and seeing all the ones that I have in my collection. I'm super happy about one more cute girl from AliExpress to come. Her introduction video should be coming soon. I am still waiting for her wig to come in the mail, so hopefully it comes soon so I can make that video. But yeah, I am glad to be back to YouTube and can't wait to see where my ball jointed doll hobby goes from here. Well, that's it, you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.